What is up, everyone? JD here. Hope you're all doing well today. Today I have another new knife unboxing for you guys. And for my box opening, even though it has the perforated holes, I just feel like at this point I need to have a knife opening. So I have today the CJRB Feldspar. This is the 3.5-inch variant with the micarta handles, the burlap micarta, which looks really good, by the way. So we'll go ahead, I'll even cut in here sideways just so that I have a different way to deploy it. I know there's no invoice because I picked this up on Amazon. And it's no coincidence that I used the CJRB Feldspar for this unboxing. I am very excited to get into this knife though. This one is one that I had actually kind of been thinking about for a little while. I actually almost picked this up instead of the Feldspar after I picked up the Rhea because I was so impressed with the Rhea and I wanted to see what the bargain variety CJRB would be like, and that impressed me so much that I just had to go ahead and pull the trigger on this guy. So let's go ahead and get in here. I know you already know what it is because it's in the thumbnail, but you get to see how, oh, wow. You get to see my reaction to the unboxing as you see right here. Oh, wow. Look at that. So this also has the micarta scales. Ooh, it's a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be also. I love that milled titanium pocket clip. I wonder if that's titanium on the pivot collar. I really didn't pay attention. I know that the pocket clip is titanium, and I did see that. So just to give you a quick, I know this isn't a review, but against the Feldspar, you can just see how much thinner that is. One of the reasons I was interested in this as well, ooh, that's snappy. This also is on bearings. It is a coated blade. I have found most of the time that coated blades need a little bit of a break-in to get that really smooth buttery action. They're not quite as smooth as the satin. But the other reason that I was interested in this, not just because the other two CJRBs that I own impressed me, but it had the flipper tab. And not bad. Let's see if the detent is strong. I'm going to try to... So you can, if you really focus, you can fail it. But with a light switch, if you do it right, if you come at it and you're trying to really quickly deploy it, it's going to come flying out of there. Some really nice action there. So it is a reversible pocket clip, so that'll be nice for you lefties out there. I am really digging the color on this micarta. So unlike the burlap micarta, the burlap is really textured, and I know that it's really hard to get that to show on the brown. It's really textured, so it's very grippy in hand, and if you get any moisture in there, like if your hands are sweating or if you're working out in the field and there's a little bit of moisture, again from sweat, micarta becomes much more tactile, very grippy, and I like that about that. But this almost has like a snakeskin feel to it. It's not abrupt or intrusive, but it feels really good. It feels really, really good. Now, I guess you could call that a finger choil, because I can get in there to one knuckle, but I would feel very nervous. I would hope that whatever you're doing for that finger choil, that you're being very cautious. It is a flat grind, and it does have a swedge, so this is definitely intended to be very slicey compared to the Feldspar. The Feldspar is definitely more the workhorse here with the thicker blade stock and the flat grind, and it doesn't go all the way up. The flat grind here seems to be going up a little bit higher on the blade. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's the dark color. You know, the dark color makes things look smaller. It looks like it goes up a little bit more, but that swedge keeps it from snagging anything on the back. I like the barrel spacers on here. Let's check out the lockup. That's very interesting. So the lockup on the spine of the blade is it's much further down on this particular blade. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is their AR RPM 9 in-house steel. This is a really good performing steel. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've been really impressed with the RIA. It has it on there. I haven't had to sharpen it after opening a lot of packages. Haven't really broken any boxes down, but I can tell you, I might try to see how this one is going to do. Just the ergonomics, I mean, it's definitely a full grip, very comfortable. There's no jimping on the spine, but you do get your thumb right up on the blade path, because anything inside of this finger choil spot would have hit those thumb studs. But coming over a little bit, probably right on where the swedge starts, is probably where you'd want to keep your push cuts going through. Nice drop point design. You know what that reminds me of? It really does remind me of the bugout. I mean, that's just how thin that is. And look at that. You can see in there, there's some milling going on the liners on the inside. Not on the, there's no milling on the liner lock side, but there is milling going on the show side. So well, that's the unboxing. I'm a little taken in, just trying to take the knife in, look at it, observe it, and see everything. We'll see how that coating holds up. The coating on the RIA is done really well, but again, just opening packages and envelopes from the mail and things of that nature, I don't know that I've necessarily had to cut any zip ties or anything, because I really don't have that one on me in the shop, out in the garage. We will see how the coating holds up on this one, and I will definitely continue to do long-term review on all of my knives for you guys, so you can see 6 months and a year out how they're performing. Because I think as a consumer, that's the other thing you want to take into account, is how well did it break in, how did the blade hold up, how did the edge hold up, how did the coating hold up, how are the ceramic bearings performing. All of that stuff to me is just as important as the initial impression and review. And I think a lot of us out there like to watch reviews of knives that we already own. So those long-term reviews should hopefully be reaffirmation that we made the right choice with our buying power and our buying decision and buying power. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help me with YouTube and growing and getting out there to more folks that are in the community just like us. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future content. Again, I really appreciate all the support, guys. It means a whole lot to me. I'm super grateful for all the support. Until next time, peace.